Hello everyone, CM here to make another video about the Guardians of the United States. And today we have Corporate Art Part 5, the most crazy war hawk in the entire world and his war corporate agenda. Alright, as this video we'll talk about the 5th CEO that helps control the Legion Corporation. It's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to show you, but before we get started, I have to warn you first. Do not watch this video if you're still under the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, alright? So let me repeat that again. Do not watch this video if you're still under the age of 18, as this video will talk about some pretty sensitive topics that may not be suitable for kids, alright? Alright, so let's get started here. As right here, we're going to be talking about Corporate Art Part 5, the most crazy war hawk in the entire world, and his war corporate agenda. Alright, so get ready for it. As in right here, I'm going to be transferring in. Ready? I'm going to be transferring in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Kyle A. Ruster Jr. Now, who is Kyle A. Ruster Jr.? Well, I'm going to tell you who he is. He's the 5th CEO and the 5th executive board member that helps control the Legion Corporation. His nickname by his colleagues is literally the most crazy war hawk in the entire world, as he's well known for pushing for more war against America's enemies, as we all know. However, he's also one of the 8 Lords of Malmon as well, as he's literally nicknamed the Lord of War and Security. Now, who is Kyle A. Ruster Jr.? What's his deal? What's he do? What is his company he runs? What's his backstory? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is, as in right here. Let's get started here. This is the weapons company called BangTech, and BangTech was founded in the year of January 20th, 1953, and BangTech was founded by a man by the name Ronk D. Eisenhower, who would later create one of the largest weapons manufacturers in the world. This weapons manufacturer was founded by the 34th president of the United States, as in right here, Mr. Rock D. Eisenhower. He created a weapons company under his presidency, as he made BangTech to help out the U.S. military, and create tanks and helicopters for the Vietnam War that was going on at the time. And Ronk D. Eisenhower would be under control of this manufacturer even after his presidency was over, and would remain under its control until his death in the year of March 28th, 1969, and Ronk D. Eisenhower would die of a heart attack in his bed while he was asleep. So of course the United States government would take ownership over the company, and would be led by a man, as in right here. It would be led by a man named Kyle A. Ruster, who would take over BangTech for the next couple of years, and would take charge of operations for now. And also, sorry, my phone is messing up. And also the manufacturing line for many years, until his death in the year of July 20th, 2009, and later on, after his funeral, his son, Kyle A. Ruster Jr., would take over leadership over the company. However, problems started to arise as tensions between the U.S. and the Middle East and the American people were sick and tired of the wars in the Middle East, and started to protest against the U.S. government's actions, and demanded the government put an end to the war and dismantle BangTech, and accusing the company of starting the wars. However, as this was going on, Kyle A. Ruster Jr. was in the Middle East patrolling in the Afghanistan desert with his private army, when all of a sudden they were attacked by terrorists, and after this attack, After this attack, Kyle was badly injured, but his men were killed. And as Kyle is on his knees praying for someone to help him, but just then, the entity known as Mammon appears and offers Kyle a deal he cannot refuse. The deal was, I will help you bring war to your enemies and bring you security to those you care about, and in return, you join my army of legion. Do you accept? And Kyle, out of anger and sadness, accepted the deal and shook his hand, and Mammon infused Kyle with his magic and parts of his body and soul into Kyle, and Kyle A. Rooster Jr. makes a promise to one day build the most perfect army in the world that won't die in combat again. Alright, so that is the backstory of how the weapons manufacturer Bang Tech was founded, and it's also the backstory of how Kyle A. Rooster Jr. would end up taking over the company as well. Alright, Kyle A. Rooster Jr. is well known for being one of the eight CEOs and one of the executive board members that basically helps out with the Legion Corporation, and specifically he handles internal security for the corporation, and is well known for being the largest arms dealer that's well known for selling a bunch of military grade weapons to other nations to defend themselves. Now, however, what people don't know about Kyle A. Rooster Jr. is that he's also not really human as well. As in right here, after he made that deal, after Mammon literally infused magic into him, as in right here, Kyle A. Rooster Jr. is an outworldly who draws his power from Mammon and uses war magic. This magic allows him to get more powerful depending on how much bloodlust he's going through, and has hellish ice manipulation, and has superhuman strength and speed, and is very durable, and can create any hellish weapon he wants, and has immortality, and he has soul transformation. He can transfer his soul into multiple soldiers or into anyone who is a warrior-like being, and has telepathy, and can emit and create a red mist. And if anyone is exposed to this mist, they have their critical thinking is taken away and is only replaced with anger and rage. As in, if anyone is exposed to this mist, I know I didn't, say that right. Basically, anyone who's exposed to this mist, all of a sudden their critical thinking is just like taken away. This mist replaces all your emotions except for anger and rage, where you basically just go out of control. Okay, as he is a crazy individual. Alright. Matter of fact, he's so crazy that even his other colleagues are afraid. Some of his other colleagues are afraid of him, such as the CEO of Sugar Pop, or as we all know, Kara A. Eugene, who's actually kind of afraid of him because of how crazy he is. John D. Veller doesn't like him because of how basically insane he is. Now, Hillary Luke Martin does, the CEO of LM Leithco. She likes him because she likes how crazy this man is. Alright? Now, I'm going to be transferring again because I'm going to be talking about one of his companies. Alright, I'm going to be talking about a little bit more in depth about his company, BankTech, that he runs. But before we do that, I'm going to tell you now, tell me in the comment section below what you guys think about this character. Do you like this character? Do you like how crazy he is and how much of a warmonger he is? As he's someone who's always drawing for war or advocating for war with his company, BankTech? Let me know in the comment section below, because I really want to know your thoughts, alright? Alright. I'm going to be transferring, and I'm going to be transferring. Ready in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go, right here. BankTech Advanced Weapons Company. That's the full name of BankTech. It's right here, BankTech Advanced Weapons Company. Now, how influential is this company? How powerful is this company? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is, as in right here. All right. BankTech Advancement Weapons Company. All right. as in right here, this is how many companies, or this is how many, how influential and how powerful this military contractor is. A Bangtech private military contractor company owns 7 armory companies and owns 11 shipping companies and owns 19 private security companies and 11 gun manufacturing companies and owns 10 airline companies and 49 private military contractors and owns and funds several political groups. Alright, so that is how influential and that's how big this company is. It's basically kind of like another monopoly that mainly has a monopoly over guns manufacturing or anything that's involving defense. It has a really, really big, basically kind of like a monopoly over how I would describe defense, basically. Like all the gun manufacturers and tanks and helicopters and all that stuff. They have a well-known, it has a well-known monopoly over that industry. The defense industry, I should call it. Alright, because what Bangtech does is that it's well known for creating some of the most best and most advanced military companies, or so not the most best and most advanced military technology, such as tanks and helicopters and weapons and stuff. Basically, stuff like that. Alright, now next, I'm going to be transferring again, and I'm going to be telling you how wealthy Kyle A. Ruster Jr. is, and I'm going to be doing that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Kyle A. Ruster Jr.'s net worth. Now, what is his net worth? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. As in right here, Kyle A. Ruster Jr.'s net worth. Karjr, or aka Kyle A. Ruster Jr., the most crazy war hawk in the world, has a net worth up to $245.1 billion net worth. Now, Kyle got this net worth by creating and selling some of the best and most advanced military technology in the entire world. Now, another way he got so wealthy is by using the lobbyists under his control to lobby the federal government for special rules and regulations, such as lobbying for free government subsidies and heavy regulations that basically hurt his competition, but has wonderfully contributed to his $245.1 billion net worth. Alright, because that's how this company operates. That's the behavior that this company does. It is a well-known company that's well-known for doing whatever it can to stay in power, even going so far to lobby for special regulation and rules that hurt its competition. Alright, that is what Bangtech does. That's what the CEO, the current CEO does, Kyle A. Ruster Jr. This guy right here, the most crazy war hawk in the entire world, and someone who's ready to die and fight just so he can spread bloodshed throughout the world. He's someone who knows what it's like to lose his men in a battle because his men were attacked by terrorists in Afghanistan, and is willing to do everything he can to create the most perfect army in the entire world. That way they will never die in combat ever again. So let me guys know in the comment section below. We're going to be transferring again, and we're going to be doing it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like and share, comment, subscribe to the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still watching, don't forget to follow me my Twitter account at oddcinema899. Don't forget to tell me in the comment section below what you guys think about this character, Kyle A. Ruster Jr. Do you like him? Do you like how he's kind of like a warmonger, someone who basically helps try to commit wars, or go to wars, or sell weapons for war, basically, from all over the world? Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think about this character and the company he runs and basically kind of owns. Let me guys know in the comment section below what you guys think of him and his company, and do you think this company is a truly terrifying company? Would you buy weapons from him or anything? Let me go. I'm just joking, but let me know in the comment section below. All right, now I'm gonna tell you guys now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and as I've been saying, may God bless.